The year 1988. The day, July 4th. Your host, Bran and Ryan. Let's pot a parade!
Woo!
Wow, wow, wow.
We're here.
Well, hello, everybody. Happy July 4th to you. Happy July 4th to you, Ryan.
Bran, happy July 4th to you. You're looking dashing.
Thank you. For those of you that are watching and not listening to this, which I think are most people, but I don't know. Happy July 4th. It's great to be here. Ryan, I got to tell you, this is a long time coming. We've been dreaming about potting parades.
Close to a year.
For
me, it's been most of my life.
Yeah, close to a year, and I think we've finally come to the point to where we can make this a reality. And we thought we can't get our feet wet with one of the big ones, right? We can't go straight to Macy's. That seemed brash. It seemed like we were putting the cart before the horse there, right?
It also was just like not scheduling wise or calendar wise practical, because then it's like, you know, we would have had to wait. I think a little. It'd be odd if we did a Macy's Thanksgiving drop in July when 4th of July parades exist in some form or fashion.
That's fair. I'm excited though to dive into those. I've been diving into some old parades as I've been working. One, they're great background noise, and two, I've been thinking a lot about this project and wanting to just kind of, do I love parades? Turns out I do.
The answers are resounding. I think Bran at this point might like Let's Pot a Parade more than I do. And I honestly, I don't think I said this when we talked about it. For anyone who's new to this, it's like we talked about this first on Deck the Hallmark. And I've had this idea, genuinely. I have a buddy of mine also named Ryan, and we've been talking about reviewing parades for over a decade. So this is a long time coming for me. I'm very excited.
Is Ryan going to be mad that he's not on this show?
I mean, we'll get him on eventually. Yeah. We'll get him on the same time we get the Macy's VP of the parade on. We'll get Ryan Norton on.
A couple of things. First of all, for those of you that are wondering what this is, Ryan and I are going to watch a parade. You're going to watch it with us. We're going to talk about it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. This is just a teaser episode, kind of get our feet wet, and then we will go from here. Hopefully, if you like it, let us know, and then we'll start doing this more often. Because there's lots of parades. There's lots of parades out there that need to be covered, that are already covered for TV, but not like this. It's not like this is different.
There's never like a post-game analysis on, hey, was that a good parade or not? That's what we're here to do sometimes decades later.
And it's not, Al Roker can't laugh at the person who falls, but we can. We can laugh at the person who falls. And so that's what we're going to do. Here, Ryan, what qualifies you to pot a parade?
I mean, Brand, I'm glad you asked. I've been watching the Macy's parade, I think, for as long as I can remember. I'm sure you're in a similar boat. At this point, you also might be like a historian on the matter, because you've sent me many a WikiLeak on.
Not WikiLeaks, just regular Wikipedia. I'm not scouring the WikiLeaks for Macy's drama.
But no, yeah, I love if I see a parade is on TV, like I've watched like stray Chicago Christmas parades that CBS has randomly shown during the holiday season. So I'd like to think that I am an authority on parades in some form or fashion. How about you?
Well, I think I, like you, like a parade. And I kind of just assumed that everybody watches the parade, especially at Thanksgiving. And it turns out they don't. Not everybody does. Some people think that it's a child's thing. They're looking at you, Dan. And so I realized I must like parades more than most. And so that is what qualifies me. And I will say, I have commentated for a parade before a couple of years ago, the local Greenville parade, live streamed it, did some commentary. And I realized that this is what I was created to do.
I would tend to agree. Technically, you're more qualified than I am. Not even technically, you are. I would also say that ultimately, just to pull the curtain back a little bit, Bran was so worried about this project today. He looked to me about 2 minutes before we started and he goes, do I look too Christmassy or do I look too 4th of July? Like, Bran's taking this very seriously.
Well, listen, I own a lot of Christmas garb. that I've acquired over the years for Deck the Hallmark, I don't have a lot of patriotic garb. Now, the nice thing about Christmas is that red is a part of it. And I don't know if you've seen our flag, but red's a pretty big part of that too. And so I've got a red jacket, I've got a blue shirt, and I've got a blue headband, and with a white stripe. I feel like I covered my bases, but I didn't want to come across as this is another Christmas thing. It's not today. It will be in the future, a Christmas thing.
Yeah, but I would argue, and this we can dive in whenever, but I would argue that to me, all parades, I think the other reason why I love them is all parades kind of feel like Christmas to me in a way, you know? Maybe that's Macy's influence, who knows?
Yeah.
But they give you that little tingle, you know?
That little tingle. Now today we are going to be watching the Walt Disney World 1988 4th of July Spectacular. It's not just a parade. For those of you out there that are going to say, oh, this is just another parade, shut your filthy mouth. It's a spectacular.
You've never seen this, correct?
I've never
At least
seen
not all the way through?
I've never seen this. Yeah, I've seen the first five minutes.
Multiple times
as we were testing. But I'm excited to see more of it. Are you ready to dive in, Ryan?
Let's do it. I can't believe we're here, but yeah, let's do it.
It's a long time coming.
You and I, so since we've seen these 5 minutes before, this will be not a complete first-time viewing, but I was flabbergasted when I realized they started this with a military flyover.
I don't know why you're flabbergasted at the most patriotic thing that you could possibly do is the military flyover, and it's the way that you would start a spectacular. It's not a parade. It's a spectacular. I'm trying to tell you this.
It's fair. I love this logo.
The Fat Boys.
The conviction in which he says it with. We have a lot of diving in to do to figure out if Marc Summers was at one time a Disney talent.
You know what's crazy about this too is it is Marc Summers, obviously, Double Dare fame. It's also the daughter from the Cosby Show. The one that no one really cares about.
She's in a good Christmas movie.
The one
back in the day.
Did she really? What was
Santa and Pete? Santa and Pete, you ever heard of it?
She is in Santa and Pete. Oh, yeah, I have, of course, a CBS classic.
Oh, I love Santa and Pete. I watch it every year. That's Santa and Pete's late into the holiday schedule for me every year. It's
really?
December 20th. December 20th or so.
I loved it as a kid. I haven't seen it in many, many moons, so maybe that's something that we can do.
All right, so we're on parades in general. I think it's good for us to get kind of a baseline for each of us. You obviously are more you prefer floats to musical performances, I would imagine, right?
I prefer balloons. If I'm gonna rank them, if I'm thinking about what I watched a parade for, it's balloons, floats, Broadway performances.
Okay, yeah.
I like a musical performance on a float. I like that.
Yeah, that's the best of both worlds. That's Miley Cyrus right there. Look at Mick.
I'm sorry. It'd be balloons, floats, marching bands, Broadway. I'm not I don't know. I like Broadway, and I was telling you this yesterday. This is a bop. I will say, walking down those stairs, and I told you this when we watched the first 5 minutes. As I once played the sousaphone tuba that you wear in a parade. Thank you.
Did you really?
You hold for the applause. Yes, of course. The Titusville Christmas parade. And it is stressful enough to walk in a line, play your notes. They're so happy. I love those guys.
There's a train.
To walk down the stairs, there's a lot of focus there that you have. You're focusing on a lot of things there. The notes, your normal steps, and then you're walking downstairs.
There's also, in this sense, some light choreo even while walking down those stairs. Who do you think? Are these all? Did they say are these Disney employees? How? I'm fascinated by how this was choreographed. How long of a process this is.
I don't know what this band is. Did Disney World at one point just have a band on call?
It would make sense. Right?
They're
in
the
a way.
Disney band. They are. I will say they are acting like I would imagine a Disney band to act like.
Yeah, and I feel like the gear is very Mouseketeer-y. And this is really a slapper. Look at, I like this.
Hey, fingers.
Oh, look at this guy.
Man.
We established yesterday that flutist is our flutist from our opening theme song, right?
For those of you that were getting down to the theme song, dancing is what I mean by that. There's a pretty sick flute solo that we intro into, and I think that guy did do that. Yeah, that's my understanding at least.
Bran, to go back from a minute ago, I think that I might have a similar ranking to you overall, especially when it comes to Macy's. Because here's the thing, you're not going to get a lot of LOLs from a Broadway performance.
No, they're professionals.
They're just really good, which is great. Sometimes I learn about new shows I want to see. But, we also sometimes want to see Al Roker on a motorcade chasing after guys in box costumes.
Well, that brings up a great point. The correct ranking is Al Roker 1. Yes. But I know that is, not the norm for parades. In the grand scheme of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Al's, only been a part of, a fraction of them.
Right.
They've been going on almost 100 years now.
I know, we're coming up on 100. We have to start figuring out what we're going to do for 100.
Logistically, we have to get there. We have to be on the road where it happens.
What did you say to me the other day? You're going to be terribly upset when Al Roker's no longer with us, even though you only spend 1 day a year with him?
Yeah, he seems like a bigger part of my life. He seems... Yeah, he's huge.
Approximately, you've spent 27 days with him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, here we go.
What a wild, random combination of people.
Yeah.
I want to hear them talk real quick.
Me too.
We're here on Main Street, USA for the big one.
Well, Walt Disney World is decked out in red, white, and blue 365 days of the year.
She's an actor.
4th of July is really
Walt Disney once said that if you could look deep into his eyes, you would see Old Glory waving. And just one look at the
Hold on. Walt Disney once said that if you looked closely into his eyes, you'll see Old Glory waving.
Just flapping back and forth. Dude, this is going to be the problem we have on this show. There's too much happening because I want to dive in on that, but also, what's happening on Main Street right now?
I think this is the actual parade itself.
Yeah. So these are actual bands.
Yeah. Now you've been to Disney World, yes?
I've done 2 5-day trips twice.
Okay.
So
you spent a total of 10 days there.
I would say that, you and I talked about this yesterday as well.
Math?
Yeah, no, that was really good stuff out of you.
Whoa, he's going hard.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Marc Summers has always wondered what he would look like in one of those costumes. What's stopping you, Mark?
Yeah, it's very accessible at any high school band room.
It's not it's not a police uniform that you could get arrested for if you wear it,
Even that you can get a Party City for 3 months out of the year rather accessibly. Wait, what's Mickey wearing? Oh, this is he looks like
colonial garb, perhaps.
He looks like the Malibu Sands Beach Club at the 4th of July on Saved by the Bell. Yeah,
dude, I can't get over how hard that band director is going. Oh my gosh! Oh, shut your mouth! They're singing a song.
Oh, I love these guys. Not a joke.
Yeah.
all 50 states, and it's
Mark, let it breathe, man. Let him sing.
That's Mark's problem, man. He can't. Double dare, physical challenge. No, now, on your 10 days that you've spent at Disney in your life, have you seen a parade? There's the Main Street Parade each day.
Yeah, I was there for Christmas both years. The first year especially, we staked it out. We had prime seating for the parade down Main Street. It was awesome. Brant, in your experience there. Oh,
who is this?
It's Burt Reynolds.
Oh, it is.
Maybe we don't think about it every day, but it's there. And if it wasn't, we'd think about it.
What?
Thanks, America.
Thanks
America! So,
Thanks, America!
so it's something that you don't think about, but if you did think about it, you'd think about how if it wasn't there, you'd think about it.
You think about it more.
Thanks, America.
What are we, 10 minutes in? This is already better than I anticipated. Like,
We're not.
whether or not that...
We're only 9 minutes into the parade itself. The spectacular. I'm sorry.
I think that's why all the band leaders are going so hard. They like tipped them off ahead of time. They're like, this is a spectacular.
Yeah, one day in 2024, there's going to be a couple guys that are going to pod this parade. So you need to show up. What is it?
Is that oh, it's a gummy bear. It's a gummy bear.
Are gummy bears a Disney?
Yeah, gummy bears were a part of the original Disney Afternoon.
The original?
You're familiar with Disney Afternoon, right? Like,
no, I don't know this.
Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, Chip and Dale.
Yes.
And Gummy Bears was a cartoon.
Gummy bears didn't take off like the other ones?
Not as much, no. Not as much.
I could see why. He was terrifying.
Yeah. I gotta say, theming-wise, they went all out on this.
My concern here, Ryan, is we're going heavy with parade early on. And that might mean we're getting the parade out of the way, and then it's all spectacular after that. Oh, well, she's cute. Look at her. She's so happy.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Listen, I'm ready to go for as long as the 1:36 allotted runtime here. But if you're right, is there an eject button if we're just listening to musical performances?
I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I think.
Gonna help now.
Why are they in rain? Is that a thing?
Rain? I just think that's kind of like an American. It's Captain Hook is from England.
Oh.
I guess I'd be a little edgy too if a crocodile used my hand as an after-dinner meal.
You know what I don't like, Ryan?
What's that, Bran?
When they script the parade commentary, which is clearly what's happened here. Someone went in and they wrote jokes for Summers. They gave, I was about to say Lil Cosby, but I'm not going to say that.
Maybe not.
Whatever her name is.
Tempest Bledsoe.
Yes.
Tempest Bledsoe.
She says some things, and then we'll move on. They're not. It's not fluid.
I think it depends on what we're looking for. Like, they give the Macy's folks like the balloon specs. Like,
sure, of course.
They're not well versed on character 3 from Paw Patrol. Like, but I feel like, we probably are looking for some more organic dialogue. Unless, and I'm sure we'll get to these eventually, I feel like Regis really delivered great pre-written dialogue when it came to the Christmas parade.
Regis delivers everything expertly.
Yeah.
I am fascinated by the guys with 3 legs that are spinning around there.
Yeah, what's happening here? Is this still Peter Pan themed?
So I don't think so. I believe what is going on is there's two legs, okay? And then one of those legs doesn't have a leg in it. But then they can throw another leg up in the air and it makes it look like they only have like that right there.
Yes.
That's super cool. It's wild to see happen. Oh, the Country Bears.
I wonder how much of this was you might know this, you being a local boy for a long time. Are we doing a 4th of July themed parade in the summer every year at Disney? Or is a lot of this being built for the spectacular?
I think a lot of this is
look at Mickey and Minnie.
Where do they get all those kids? Where are those kids' parents?
This is your boy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who's my boy?
You're a big Walt guy, right?
Well, this is what I will say about Walt. If you ever were lucky enough to get close enough to him to really stare down the old eyeballs, what you would see is Old Glory waving back at you.
Well-established fact. We may have missed something here in translation. They're right now singing "Happy Birthday, Mickey Mouse." Do Mickey and America have the same birthday?
Oh, I don't know. Is he dying? What's happening to Mickey?
It's happy birthday.
You know, a lot of people don't realize that even though Mickey's one of the biggest stars in the world, he's really a quiet, shy, unassuming guy.
Wasn't it great that Minnie
His birthday's November 18th.
bet. I mean, it's
Guys,
easy for us to
let
think
America
it's
have its day. We don't need to lump in Mickey's birthday with America's. Man, that transition was dynamite.
Back-to-back packages.
What's happening here?
It's not his birthday.
Is this a Mickey Mouse POV package? What's this camera? Mickey's
That's
birthday
not. But
land?
that's not. Is that even Mickey's actual voice? It sounds like an imposter.
Oh, it's 100% an imposter. That's a guy doing Daisy's voice. Oh,
What's
boy.
happening?
Hey kids, it's Minnie. Oh, I'm fine. You've got to get Mickey out of his dressing room and over here right away. The
Wait a
surprise is
second.
about to start.
While the kids were coming to get me, my other
She
friends
just
tried to
called
break
kids plural?
See, 1 quart of milk.
Yeah, you know 1-800-CALL-KIDS. It goes to all the children. You can knock out a lot of
1-800 calls for kids.
calls for kids. That's right. I'm trying to find out what this is.
Are we just trying to pass off? I think we're just trying to make the audience believe that Mickey was created on July 4th.
Okay, so
What else?
Here's what's happening. There was a land at Disney World that opened in '88 called Birthdayland.
Huh. Oh, they probably threw parties there for kids, etc., etc.
I guess so. Yeah, the land initially opened Mickey's Birthdayland on June 18th. So this was new.
Brant, real quick, I'm almost positive. Brant, I don't mean to bring my day job into this. Are you familiar with the Shockmaster clip from WCW?
No, I'm not.
Basically, real quick, this is a quick aside. There is a guy, a big burly guy. They put a stormtrooper mask on him. They bedazzled that stormtrooper mask, and he debuted on an episode of a WCW talk show, and it was ruined instantly because he tripped and the stormtrooper mask fell off. It's a very famous.
Yes, I have seen that clip. Yes.
This is the set and where that happened.
Really?
Yeah, they did it at Birthdayland.
That's amazing.
What? Do you think
Okay.
that they mapped out the parade and they just said, we don't have enough content for Tempest and Mark. We need to do some Birthdayland content.
Oh. Ooh. Now this.
You know what? I wasn't sold.
Now I'm sold.
Now I am.
And there was more to come. Outside, they were
That
opening
Mickey
up
sucks, though.
Birthday
That's a
Land.
bad
That's awful.
Mickey.
Like,
So happy. All my
It's a
friends were
trash
having a
Mickey.
great time, and Duckburg was decked out.
This is a whole story.
wait, did he just say Duckburg was decked out?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Carol Burnett dropped by
Man,
to say hi to all
late
the
80s Disney World was where it was at. Whoa, Mickey. Whoa.
And you'll believe the whole town sang happy birthday to me.
To me. Oh, boy.
It was
What was
a
that?
special. My birthday land was open to everybody.
How long did Birthdayland make it?
Boy, is there plenty to do
Not
here.
long
look it
enough.
Visiting my house. Want to take a peek?
'Cause I've never heard that song before.
This is my living room. I love to play the piano in there. If I have to make a telephone call, I use the den.
What's happening, Ryan?
Okay. I sorry. It was to honor. This is horrifying. It was to honor Mickey's 60th birthday. It's had a number of name changes, currently known as Mickey's Toontown Fair. I think this is in Disney. It's in Disney World. Technically still there.
You missed what just happened there. There were children looking at flowers, and then the flowers would just shoot them with water in their faces.
What's that? Whoa.
It's messed up, man.
Nancy Reagan and the foster grandparents.
Is that Judge Judy?
That's Nancy Reagan.
Ah.
Was Eeyore.
Whoa, Eeyore has seen better days.
Dude, Eeyore, yeah. No wonder he's bummed. Was that kid trying to get inside Winnie the Pooh's mouth?
And I don't
He was
really.
trying to crawl inside?
The opening for my
There's been a lot of disturbing imagery. Why is that guy dressed like Michael Jackson?
kids. It's always open for you if you happen to be traveling by.
Are those lawnmowers?
What a great day. Oh,
Wait. Was that supposed to be Goofy?
Yeah, it was supposed to be. It
What a
was
great day.
some BS.
Sounds like he's smoking a pack a day.
Yeah, it does. I gotta be honest with you, Ryan. Hope we get back to the birthday here soon. I'm sorry. I mean, I hope we get back to the parade.
America's birthday.
America's birthday.
Yeah, I would say, okay, I would say even by shameless. Whoa.
To me, Independence Day
Tommy
means
Tunes.
celebrating freedom,
Different people taking different paths,
thinking different thoughts,
exchanging different ideas.
and doing it in a country that doesn't prevent them from doing it. So, happy birthday, America.
Oh,
And we'll see
And
you
happy
later.
birthday, Mickey.
yeah, apparently. That transition that they keep using is nuts.
I love it. It's as 88 as 88 gets.
Ooh, I
you
hear
ever
some
stayed at-
Beach Boys.
You think there's any fat boys?
Oh, if there's
They're they're friends. They're friends. Not just talking
No.
out of school here.
No, they are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever stayed at the Grand Floridian, Bran?
No, I never have. We just would go home afterwards. Oh, they're back.
For more than a quarter of a century, they've met summer and sand, surfboards and suntan.
Oh, we get the Beach Boys now?
Friends, the Fat Boys.
The Fat Boys.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Bran, musical performance-wise, it's gonna be tough to top Beach and Fat Boys this early on.
Man, we're 20 minutes deep. I mean,
I know.
I know we got Lee Greenwood coming up, but
I figured they would have. Well, this is pretty incredible.
there's John Stamos.
I was gonna say, is Stamos there?
Dude, my favorite thing about the Beach Boys is that John Stamos just kind of was like, I'm going to be in your band now.
John Stamos is to the Beach Boys as like Adam Lambert is the Queen.
Yes.
Like,
John's. Oh, hold your horses. Would wear that outfit on the right there.
I mean, that probably is what we should have worn. I didn't realize that the Fat Boys were a hip hop group.
This is really random, but I'm not upset about it. I like it. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Well, that one guy was really enjoying himself. Now, Bran, you were in attendance for some Disney Christmas parade filmings, right?
I was, yes. My we had a family friend that for some reason for her job she'd get free tickets to the taping, which would include park entry. It was a pretty good deal.
That's sick.
So we would go, I think I went twice for this. And, you know, you'd go and you'd be funneled into a room to watch some performances. They would, you know, record. I wish I could remember who I saw, to be honest with you, but my memory's so bad. I just literally remembered that this was a thing that happened to me yesterday. So I know you're loving the Fat Boys over there at.
Are the Fat Boys on Spotify?
Oh, they must be.
Let's see.
Oh, yo, he's beatboxing.
Oh, yeah. They are. Oh. Bran. The Fat Boys are responsible for the twist.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to know the history of Fat Boys and the Beach Boys and how they became. That is John Stamos, right, on stage with the guitar?
I'm almost positive. What's happening here?
Dude, we can't. Yeah, the camera had to cut away. Things were getting too hot and heavy over there.
Oh, wow. This is at the end of the Fat Boys run. They last recorded an album in 1990.
I wonder if the Beach Boys are actually going to sing any of their songs, or if they're just going to just strictly play backing track to the Fat Boys.
Yeah, it was their special guest, the Fat Boys. It should have been the other way around. Like,
you would have thought so.
Did you think when we threw this out there the other day to start with this that it would be 7 minutes of a Mickey birthday package followed by the Fat Boys serenading America?
Okay, you can kind of hear the Beach Boys singing now. I don't know, maybe not.
I don't think so.
Yeah. This is a amazing remix.
I'm loving this.
There he is.
That's my man.
Stamos.
My man. What an easy payday for Stamos.
I mean, yeah.
You know, Mark, Wipeout is one of my all-time favorite songs. And later, the Beach Boys...
What? That's it? I mean, I guess they're coming back later. There he is.
He'll be back later. Look at him. That might be peak Stamos right there.
Yes. When did Full House start?
It had just started. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was kind of under the impression that he was a part of the Beach Boys because of Full House.
Full House.
But this almost makes me think that Beach Boys came on Full House because he had already had a thing.
I think you're right. I think it's the latter. Wait. What was that? What was that 10 seconds? What was that?
I don't know, man.
Why were we just hanging out?
Well, you wouldn't get it. Man, Main Street USA it's dark. It has gotten nighttime quick.
The land of Dixie, Mark Twain, the Mississippi River, cattle boats, and Donald Duck.
I love it down here in the South, don't you, Tempest?
Yeah,
Wait, Donald Duck is from the South? Were you familiar with that?
Yeah, Donald Duck is racist, I think, is what they're trying to get across here. They made is it Tempest? Is that her name?
Tempest Bloodstone.
They made Tempest talk about Dixie and then had Marc Summers go, "Don't you love it down here in the South?" Come on, guys.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
That's tough.
It's not ideal.
Tough for Tempest.
It's not tough for Tempest Live.
There's no way they made this just for the 4th of July, right? Like this
That's what I'm saying. They have this is insane.
Like, I think a lot of this stuff they use they were like using year round, and then they kind of decorate it for the 4th.
I like those Mickey balloons. Yeah, right. Like, this is very similar to the riverboat they use at the end of Fantasmic. So maybe they just had these things on hand.
You said it,
otherwise,
yeah. Has it been this general song for the entire parade?
I was just thinking the same thing. I think by and large, I will say, Bran, it's been predominantly parade so far.
I mean, listen, if had we not gone to Mickey's birthdayland for 10 minutes, this would potentially be the perfect special. That 10-minute, it felt like 10 minutes.
I think it was like 5, but yeah.
If that. But that felt like it went on forever, and I didn't like it.
We needed an editor. This is Mr. 49er. I don't know if you caught that. When now he's looking goofy.
Oh, that was cute. That was a cute little laugh. Dude, Mr. 49er is going nuts. They love him. They love him down there in Orlando.
He's over.
Now moseying down Main Street is the Mesa float, reminding us of times when a horse was a man's best friend. The trail was your home, and you shot first and asked questions later.
Oh my gosh. All right,
Did you know Summers did accents?
No, I didn't know that. I do love Marc Summers being like the good old days where you shot first and ask questions later. All right, Mark. Whoa. What the heck, Goof? Is Goof abusing that horse?
That's how I interpreted it.
Man, you hate to see that. You think you know a guy. You think you have a good relationship with a guy like Goof.
I'll never look at Goof the same.
Yeah, man.
This baby's not having it. This baby's like, you dragged me out here at 9 p.m. for the second showing of the parade.
They've been listening to this song for 6 hours straight.
Yeah, well, let me see. I see 1, 2 cowgirls, and look at this. There are 3 cowboys.
What is...
You don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure out that the hoedown just turned into a showdown.
Yeah, but it looks like they're having
What?
Oh my gosh!
That looks like a Punch and Judy show, doesn't it?
Okay.
Wait, there's too much happening.
Okay. I just need to take this in for just a second. A part of the 4th of July parade was 3 cowboys fist fighting over 2 women.
Yes.
America.
And then they had Tempest Bledsoe laugh at the end.
Yeah. They loved it. And then they had a weird little rat pop out of a hole.
Yeah, what was the purpose of that? Was it Rizzo?
I don't have to be you don't have to be a what was it, a mathematician?
Mathematician.
Oh!
Did we?
That was a pretty good fall. I don't think that guy's getting paid enough for that.
Bran, what I do like about this is that when they're not using that pixelated transition, they're not even trying to hide that these floats aren't like right behind one another.
No.
We're just like flash cutting to like also on the parade route,
Whatever
even though
the
it's
heck
in the
this-
same spot.
What's happening there? Do they have actual axes? Guys,
I thought they were plungers.
80s was crazy. Here we go. Some good dances.
I like this.
I got to be honest with you. Marc Summers and Tempest making each other giggle. I saw him. I loved them. Making
That's
each
a
other.
gift.
It really was. I'm going to back it up.
Dude, that's gotta be like we gotta start pulling some gifts.
Let me back it up. Is he coming? I think he's coming up.
I think it's any second now.
Their little giggles are so cute. All right, here he comes. Here comes the start. Yeah!
America! America!
That's what it's all about, folks. That kid was so pumped. The only thing that would have made that clip better is if he had cotton candy in his hand.
Yeah. He had probably seen Old Glory in Mickey's eyes right before he started waving those flags.
I think you're talking about Walt Disney himself.
Oh, it was Walt himself.
Mickey, he likes America. But Walt loved America.
Love America. Wow, that's a pretty good line.
That was a good line. I gotta be honest, they're on these dancing lumberjacks way longer than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Tempest. I'm right here in line for the world premiere of the Maelstrom Thrill Ride at Epcot's newest and 11th
It's
World
Willard
Showcase
Scott.
Norway.
You remember when Willard used to do the Smucker's old people shout outs on the Today Show?
With our buddy Al.
That's literally all I know Willard from. Is Willard would do the Schmuckers every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What is happening?
wishing the best of luck to Disney World and those who will be responsible for the operation of the pavilion.
I am
I
wishing.
hereby declare the Norway Pavilion open.
Yeah.
Dude, was someone holding a gun to that man's head?
Disney World, I wish you well.
As if Disney World is a person. Disney World, you're going to do great things. If you just believe.
Whoa. You know, it's interesting to think about the Norway Pavilion pre-Frozen. All they had going was a marching band and a waterfall for about 30 years.
Oh, here we go.
Are we going to get flagged for this?
I thought they were worshiping there for a second. Hands up. I'll be honest. I'd go to a church that starts their service with this song.
Honestly, yeah, this is like a logical opening hymn.
It is very hymn-like. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I wish Anna and Elsa were here.
Yeah, it just doesn't hit the. I gotta say though, the architecture on Norway, I mean, that is still very much impressive. Whoa!
That's too many balloons, guys.
Whoa!
It's too many balloons. Whoa!
This is a health hazard.
They're still going, right?
Your fireworks were just in sync with like the big like cymbal bang.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh!
Wait, the fireworks are hitting the balloons.
Oh no! Something's going horribly wrong. Flaming balloons start shooting back at the people. Is there anything more disappointing than daytime fireworks?
Yeah, it was like that was like a bit of a oversight or an underthink.
He is
best of luck. Best of luck.
Like just doesn't care. Whatever. Good luck is all I could say. I wipe my hands of this and I just say good luck, Disney. Oh, it's Carol Burnett.
Boxes of sparklers. Today I can't always be
a
with my
few
family
boxes.
So I try to be with friends and take a minute to think about how lucky I am to live in a country where freedom isn't just fashion.
That's right.
And then I light my sparklers. So with my buddies here, we'd all like to say happy birthday, America. Say it.
Oh, that's a highlight right there.
It's gonna be tough to top. That and the kid waving the two flags. That's gonna be tough to top.
Lee Greenwood, man. To think that Lee Greenwood has been singing "God Bless the USA" for as long as he has is really something.
Oh, we got a light parade.
New York. I thought we were in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Did you ever watch the Macy's 4th of July fireworks spectaculars? Excuse me?
I did not, and in fact, I didn't know that it was a thing until I was searching for this behind me, and it came up as a possibility that I could put on, and I figured I'm just gonna go with Old Glory there.
Al never did those, but my mom and I watched that every year.
Instead of going out for fireworks, you'd stay in.
Well, a lot of local, sometimes the fireworks would be on the 3rd or the 2nd, depending on when the weekend fell. But I wonder if Disney, what's going on? This is New York.
But I feel like I shouldn't be watching this. They were really staring down the camera.
I was gonna say, I was wondering.
Mickey.
Can you imagine if Mickey was actually one sole entity, how much stage racing he would have had to do during this one parade?
Oh my gosh.
He was just on Main Street, now he's at MGM. He had a whole 10-minute birthday package to film. What a day.
I heard Disney is getting rid of Tinkerbell. Did you hear this?
Whoa, what?
I felt like I heard that in the news.
As in just getting rid of her, or getting rid of her from the opening, the castle
I think
intro?
getting rid of her. I don't know. You've seen the fireworks though at Disney, where Tink comes flying down.
However much they pay her, they don't pay her enough.
It's amazing. It's amazing. You haven't lived, and I got to be honest with you. If they're getting rid of Tink, and you can confirm this because you're googling it right now, then the fireworks show just got drastically less impressive.
From verifythis.com, no, Tinkerbell is not banned from Disney parks.
Hey, not banned? Oh, I didn't know she was getting banned. I just said they're not going to use her anymore. We're banning.
It sounds. I think this was a total internet
fake news
conjecture rumor. Yeah.
Oh, I got fake news.
Mickey is playing the same two keys.
Well, listen, who are you kidding? Who are you kidding, Mick? With those giant hands, you can't hit the keys.
Yeah, it's not realistic. Dude, by the way, just before I forget,
this is really weird and really random.
Yeah, well, that goes to my point about a minute ago from Macy's. I wonder if right now in 1988, on one channel is the Disney Spectacular, and on the other is the Macy's fireworks. And I wonder if it's like a WCW, WWE Monday Night War scenario. And this is what the counter programming is Mickey playing the keys while scantily clad people dance to New York, New York in the middle of Orlando.
They sent Dick Van Dyke down here to Florida to just like look at it.
And look, they're competing with the Rockettes as we speak.
This is ridiculous. Boo! Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like it one bit.
I don't know if this was for me.
Listen, we're in Florida. Oh, Miss America.
Oh, Miss America.
Represent your country as Miss America. You truly learn what it means to
The
be
music.
an American. During the past 10 months, I've been privileged to visit almost every state in the Union, and my travels have reminded me that the people are strong, generous, and kind. And something else, they believe in the American dream.
And turn to camera 2.
It's a 2-camera show.
And individual rights. So today, here at Walt Disney World, we celebrate not just the accomplishments of our founding fathers, but those of all Americans. You know, like many Americans, I sometimes find it hard to put my patriotic feelings into words. So on this 4th of July, let's let President Lincoln speak for all of us.
Our reliance is in the love of liberty.
Whoa! Cut to the Hall of Presidents.
This is pretty great.
Liberty is the heritage of all men, in all lands everywhere.
It's not my Lincoln.
The free world may take new inspiration and hope. And if it be wise, new wisdom from Mr. Lincoln and his other voices of America.
Why did like a radio logo just come on?
I think that's the channel that this aired on. Like this is ripped from VHS.
I thought it was part of like the like the Hall of Presidents gimmick. Like
I could watch Miss America power through 2-camera shoots all day long.
it didn't like it was like so unnecessary. Like that could have just been a one-shot.
It's such an aggressive turn.
Yeah. I also like that like there was just that like that very abrupt like end of sentence. You know, I love America, but
like many Americans, I have a tough time putting how patriotic I am into words.
I have a tough time speaking on how much I love America.
If they were smart, Rye, they would have already pulled the clip of that kid freaking out with the American flags and put it into this package.
Yeah, like that would have been some probably been the right move. I also think that they could have just had Miss America. Oh man,
This is taking a serious turn.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Man, this is serious stuff here.
I did not expect this.
All right, kids, crowd around. We're going to watch the 4th of July Spectacular. A little It's a Wonderful Life thrown in there. Hey, man, do you remember Mickey's Birthday-land?
These things should not be compounded.
Yeah, they're lumping a lot of stuff together in here.
We were going from like It's a Wonderful Life to like, was that just the Mayflower?
There was a little girl riding a pony. I saw that. Man, I think they're the messaging here is a little lost.
What Disney would never do this now. Like think about like just like the contrast in like 88 to now.
Dun, 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 dun. So like what is this? Why are we doing this? This is just
it's America's birthday. We're showing it all, I guess.
Better or worse?
Yeah.
Mainly worse, a lot of worse.
I mean, this is like a family special in prime time on the 4th of July and we've just shown a lot.
Yeah. Oh, Miracle on Ice.
Are you serious?
So we'll go Reagan, Rambo, Ford,
Man, not even Rocky, Rambo.
There's just no through line to all these clips.
I'm starting to wonder if you and I can even release this after this. Like, this is like, we're at the Wizard of Oz. Like,
God bless America.
it's still going.
Da, 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 da. It's Miss America. Is that Bruce?
That was Bruce.
MJ? Mickey.
Mickey,
Elvis.
naturally.
We'll go Bruce, MJ, Mickey.
Mickey.
Hey, man, I'm putting together that 4th of July piece. You want,
Wonderful Life just made it twice.
Man. Do you want me to put things in, like, an order or have any sort of theme?
I was going to say, there's no rhyme or reason to any of that.
No, dude, just whatever you can find. Just throw it all together. Hodgepodge it. Put it in any weird order you can find.
Imagine going to commercial right out of that. Like, yeah, they realized we needed a breather.
And then come back and it's parade time.
Here's more jokes from Mark and Tempest.
Yes, Tempest, but for those who can't bench press 345 pounds like me, or have the 19-inch python-sized arms like me, there are other ways to show
Mark
off.
is having the time of his life.
And these kids are really good.
Man, Beach Boys are getting a lot of play here.
I was just about to say.
I mean, they're getting a lot of play unless they're on screen, and then it's no Beach Boys. It's all Fat Boys.
Did you just hear that?
No.
Mark was like, "Oh, we got some rollerbladers. Tempest, are you a good rollerblader?" And she was like, "Yes."
I sure am.
Remember in Winnie the Pooh how Tigger says the greatest thing about Tiggers is that I'm the only one? Well, Tempest, he left out one other great
That's
thing
not
about
what he
Tiggers.
says.
They can surf.
In other parts of the country, these sports are just a pastime, but in California...
Bran, that's not the line.
What's the line?
Isn't it? It's the wonderful thing about Tigger is Tigger's a wonderful thing.
Okay. You know what I love that Tibbs just said is that in many parts of the country, these sports are a pastime, but not here, not in California. But biking and skateboarding are a pastime? We're donezo's with it.
I would argue that biking is often a means of transportation.
That's a nice way of Mark to say this float makes no sense. Man, oh, we're back to it.
It is the through line.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these four in front.
Oh, she's pumped. That hat's great. Oh. One spirit from sea to shining sea. Oh, sleepy.
Sleeping in this parade.
Whoa.
I resemble that remark.
You could be right. Oh, boy. Look at that.
And this is not a troll. This is Gita. And like all the townspeople in Epcot's Norway Pavilion, Gita is actually from...
The only thing that would have made this better is if he...
What's that? Wait.
That's a troll.
Is it an elderly troll?
Yeah, it's an elderly troll. Gonna put that sucker on a Smucker's jar. 100 years old. Shout out to this troll. Schmuckers.
In Norway.
You see these ice sculptures?
I am...
Oh, this is terrifying. I do like the theme, though. Makes me think of I'll Be Home for Christmas when Jonathan Taylor Thomas is trying to get Jessica Biel back.
This, at least these clips all make sense together, you know?
Yeah. Imagine if they just put like a quick shot of Rambo in there right now.
I honestly wouldn't have been upset. I'm never upset to see Rambo, you know?
Nor am I.
That means either you have to be very brave or very foolish.
Well, I'm halfway there. Well, I'm trying to make up my mind. Let's go from one beautiful lady to another. Here's Deidre Hall.
Oh, my. Thank you, Willard. And as our nation celebrates the big
Who's this?
212,
Who's this? Do you know?
Did she just say the big 212? I don't know.
No. She did not, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
You know that iconic birthday, the 212.
Oh, my. Thank you, Willard. And as our nation celebrates the big 212, I just want to say from me and from my friend Minnie.
Oh, I love that. The big 212. That's cute.
What are we gonna? We gotta start planning your big 212 brand.
Yeah,
it's gonna be here before we know it.
Lord willing. When are we going back to the Beach Boys and Fat Boys, you think?
Yeah, they're almost having you clamor for more musical performances at this point.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Whoa, what staging?
Oh my gosh. Is he on the boat?
I think he is.
Oh my gosh. Starts throwing out his Bible to people. Take this. It's my special Bible.
Look at that fit.
Oh.
I mean, Bran, I don't know if we should, is it disrespectful to talk over this?
These are live concert vocals, by the way. He's not lip syncing. Yeah. Yeah, that was great. America.
I had to stay silent for most of it. It was beautiful.
Someone else who's proud to be an American.
Here's someone else that's proud to be American.
Of the people, by the people, for the people. Simple, powerful words. It hasn't always been smooth sailing. This country's been through a lot. But we still stand united. A nation of the people, by the people, and for the people.
Yeah.
For the people.
From Brer Rabbit.
Is that the guy from the Brady Bunch?
Happy birthday, America.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The light parade is always pretty dope.
Yeah, it is pretty great. Goofy, hands on the wheel, dude.
No kidding.
Regardless, Mickey and Minnie are headlining.
Mickey is dancing to no real theme at the moment.
It's Baroque, well, maybe we should fix it. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's right. The dwarfs are only 7 of the hundreds of people who make this parade happen.
I mean, those guys were a little disappointing, right? Like everything else is all lit up with lights and they just kind of are glowing. A little underwhelming. Yeah, this is great.
Bran, I mean, so all bits aside, in totality so far, we're roughly an hour in.
Yep.
How would you rank this, compare this to any other TV parade? I feel like there's been enough high points. The lows, though, have been rather low.
Yeah, the lows are real low. I just think if this was just a parade, bring the performers onto some floats. We don't need to do these weird cutaways. I don't like them. I don't like the cutaways. The Beach Boys are coming back, though, and so I'm happy about that. That's the Beach Boys, no Fat Boys.
Yeah, that was Beach Boys proper. So you would say, I will say, we didn't talk about this at the top. I really like at the Macy's parade when we cut to the cast of This Is Us and they tell us their favorite Thanksgiving tradition.
No, that is
wish
nice.
Us a happy
That is.
Thanksgiving.
I don't mind the people that are like "Happy Birthday, America." Like Carol Burnett was great. It's the weird journey to the birthday land.
Oh, sure, yeah.
The weird montage of highs and lows of American history. Those things we didn't need them.
I don't think for however many parades we watch throughout the course of Let's Pot a Parade, I don't think we'll see anything more bizarre than the history of America month.
Whoa,
except maybe this.
Is this the Beach Boys? Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go, baby. There he is, up there going nuts on the bongos.
Did you watch, there's a Beach Boys documentary on Disney Plus, right?
Well, I was listening to the Beach Boys this morning to prepare. And I like the Beach Boys, so it wasn't out of left field. And I forgot that I hadn't watched a documentary. I was reminded that it had come out.
I wonder how big.
There he is.
They must, look at him. He must be a big part of it.
He's definitely.
Man, he looks like he's thrilled.
Dude, he's hitting those drums hard.
Yeah.
So wow. Stamos first performed with the Beach Boys on July 4th, 1985. So this is the 3-year anniversary of Stamos and the Beach Boys.
So pre-Full House, I think Stamos was like a big like soap opera guy. I think that's how they came across him. He already had a name.
I'm sure they talk about it in the documentary.
In the documentary
right?
that we, yeah.
The people are screaming at their screens. Watch it! Wow!
Look, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Look at that guy! Holy cow! This feels like it happened at like an adults only late night party.
Resort. Yeah.
Beach
it's
Boys.
Like it's like that couples retreat movie with Kristen Bell and Vince Vaughn. Like,
the Beach Boys are like, do not bring your children to our show. Wanna go. Man. You know what would make this better? Fat Boys. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm never gonna be mad at sax solo.
They're on an actual beach, Ryan.
I think
with
they're
an
in front of the Grand
actual
Floridian.
fire.
I think they're in front of the Grand Floridian brand.
The Grand Floridian.
I've heard it both ways.
I hope you have not heard of it called the Grand Floridian. Man, people can say, does John Stamos add anything to the Beach Boys? Really? He's hitting those bongos harder than he needs to.
Look at this guy, man. They're all shirtless, actually.
This
I thought it
entire.
was the same guy.
What I will say, this does not fit the vibe of the rest of the parade.
Yeah, this doesn't scream America.
It's all very like, it's Disney. It's like kids freaking out, seeing Mickey and stuff. And then you've got these like shirtless hunks and bikini models out there watching the Beach Boys late at night. Don't ask questions.
Wait.
Oh. From my family to yours, happy 4th of July.
That's it?
Here we go. Come on, Ryan. Oh, that's beautiful. Hold
Honestly,
yeah, I love
that might be the best part of the parade.
That was great. Wow.
Welcome back to Walt Disney World.
It is jam-packed.
How are they going to get floats through there?
It's actually how COVID started. It was at the 1988 4th of July parade.
You know, it's decision time, and Webster
All right,
defines
Willard.
Maelstrom as
I'm going to give you one more time.
violent whirlpool.
So far, I've been
Objects
disappointed by
within a
Willard
given
Scott.
radius.
These
To
segments
ride
have been
or not to
a
ride?
low light.
That is the question. I have the answer. No, I'm not riding. You ride. Good luck, guys. Here we go.
Whoa. Did you see where he cut that ribbon?
That wasn't even close to the middle.
Why is he so far to the left? Or to the right?
guess-
Within a given radius. To ride or
Also,
not to ride? That is the question.
How does
I
Al
have the
Roker
answer.
feel while
No,
having his feet
I'm
kicked
not
up on the
riding.
4th of
You
July in
ride. Good luck,
1988
guys.
seeing
Here
this?
we go.
You cannot. You can't cut a ribbon there.
No, it doesn't. It's not practical.
That's a trash ribbon
Would
cutting.
I argue un-American to cut a ribbon that
I would.
far to the left?
I would.
Still to come
Trash.
on Walt Disney World's 4th of
Trash.
July Spectacular, the Maelstrom Thrill Ride.
Oh, the Maelstrom. Oh,
Isn't that what we were just at?
they're just gonna give it. His name really is Tommy Toon.
It's Tommy Toon.
And Sandy Patty sings out the forest
Okay.
in a fantastic
So we're closing things with Sandy Patty below the fireworks.
Bran, here's the.
here
Here's
it
Maelstrom.
is. Have you heard of it?
Hey, all right. Looks like you made it. Maybe you got a little wet out there, huh?
I didn't like that. I didn't like the way he did that.
I enjoyed it.
Fantastic.
Great family ride, and I especially enjoyed the storm at the North Sea.
Oh, that's fun. You like things like that. Oh, boy, I'm glad I didn't go. But let's take a look at that ride for ourselves. Dynamite.
By the way.
Oh, here's the
maybe
ride. Here's the whole ride.
Maybe not the best way to promote the ride by having our celebrity endorser say he has no interest in riding it.
It's a really bold choice. Oh, you like this BS? Yeah, it's not for me. I hate this stuff.
This crud sucks.
This-
Yeah, like.
You literally couldn't pay me to be on this ride. You can pay
This
me to
thing
talk about it.
whomps.
You can
Yeah.
pay me to hype it up. I'm not going to ride it.
Yeah. This does look kind of scary.
Maybe a little wet. Why do you say it like that?
I didn't like it.
I'm going to put my hand around my mouth like this.
It's basically just Norway Splash Mountain.
This is Norway Splash Mountain.
You know, here's what's interesting about this from like a historical perspective. Like Disney still to this day, when they do these specials and parades, they promote, you know, the parks. They want people to come to the parks. They're big commercials for the parks. But like how they've gone about it in this has been rather incredible. Like,
That looks like something Jane and Brian might enjoy. Not one.
What?
On your basic chicken. You know, on the Today Show, I had the pleasure of wishing a happy birthday to lots of
He's been doing birthdays since the 80s.
Well, tonight,
Wild.
I have a special pleasure
Willard's
to wish a
whole
very special lady
life.
a very happy 212th birthday.
Big 212.
Happy birthday, America.
Look at this.
Wow.
Bran, this is kind of like your outfit, just inverted.
It is. It's an inverted Bran outfit. I also did this dance before we started recording. Wow. That was weird, huh?
Yeah, a bit.
Wow.
I will say, Bran, I would say the first hour plus of this has flown by. I feel like Disney is stretching, though, that there's 32 minutes left in this parade.
Yeah.
Like,
Spectacular, you mean?
yeah, a party. That's on me. That's a spectacular.
Dude, Marc Summers was 38. 37.
Here?
37. Yeah.
He looks great for his age now in the
Yeah,
year
he does.
2024 of our Lord. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hold on.
Got a little.
Hold on.
I mean, this is nice.
Yeah, you listen. This is fine. No one's upset about this.
No. I would say that this is like kind of the equivalent of like a first hour Broadway performance on Macy's on Thanksgiving.
So Willard, we need you to go and talk about a ride for an hour.
Okay.
It would mean a lot to us if you would also ride it.
I can't ride. I can't do that. I can't do that. I heard that you get wet.
Yeah, you do get wet.
Can't get wet.
How
about this?
Okay.
How about this, Walt? I don't ride the ride. I say I have no interest in riding the ride, but I do wish America a happy birthday.
All right, as long as you, because if you're looking into my eyes right now. What do you see?
Oh, the Stars and Stripes.
That's right. As long as we wish America a happy birthday, I don't think anyone's going to blink.
Hey, how long you been frozen, Walt?
Oh, so long. When did Walt die?
The 60s, right?
Yeah, and I apologize. I didn't know that I was playing Walt there. I would have done a better job. You kind of threw that on me halfway through.
It's on me.
Sure is.
I've had to tinkle for 30 minutes. I'm just trying to power through, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think you could go real fast.
You think so?
I don't think you're gonna miss anything.
All right, hold down the fort.
I'll go wide with the parade real quick. He's gonna miss something real good. Wow. Uh-oh. They're doing a song. Oh. Mickey can only understand Yankee Doodle tunes? I don't know if we need to cheer. I mean, I think it's fine. I wish he wasn't singing. I wish Mickey wasn't singing. No, and he's singing, Ryan.
I don't like that. Was this just how Mickey sounded in the late 80s? Like, did we perfect the voice in the 90s?
I mean, I think people that grew up in the 80s are going to be offended by you saying that Mickey wasn't perfect in the 80s.
Not my Mickey.
No, this Mickey's trash. It's a trash Mickey voice. I think we can all agree.
I've had to explain that to Alyssa over the last year or so. It's like, I was like, she didn't understand that there's like many iterations of Mickey Mouse. This one, not ours. I'll tell you that much.
Was she under the impression that the person who's done Mickey's voice has always done it?
Well, yes, I also think that she didn't realize that the animation at times has been so vastly different.
Oh.
You know? Yeah.
She's not even playing that flute. She's not even playing it. She's just dancing with the flute.
That's quite literally not our flutist.
No, No, she wishes.
Yeah. Well, Mickey's doing some high kick in there, though, like the Rockettes.
This is a full number. I bet you were surprised when you came back and you saw it was still going on.
Oh, wait, this is technically the same number?
It's the same number.
Wow. Yeah, you know, this spectacular could have used an editor. You know, like,
man,
this is taking a turn.
Drummer's going nuts.
Yeah. You think that's Stamos?
Those bongos are.
Yeah. All right, Mick.
You missed that. You missed Mickey singing that Yankee Doodle music's the only music he knows.
Well, that's
it's the only music he
factually
understands. They don't even understand other music.
You got to understand, though, from Mickey's point of view, he woke up every day as a child, and when he looked at his father, all he saw were the stars and stripes when he looked in his eyes.
Oh, whoa. Walt is dead?
As best I understand it, right? Have you ever heard of a Mr. Mouse?
No, you're right. Yeah, I just haven't really thought about it like that.
I mean, the statue isn't Mickey holding his mouse dad's hand. It's holding Walt's hand.
Right. Who's this? Is this Tommy Toons finally? When the heck is Tommy Toons coming?
Whoa.
Her hair is so curly.
I just thought...
Is that Tommy Toons?
Is he a tap dancer? Tommy tap dancer?
No idea.
Have you ever tap danced?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I have not.
I feel like you'd be pretty good at it.
Did they not promise us Tommy Toons and
Rita Moreno?
Yes.
This might be Tommy Toon. Yeah, it's Tommy Toon.
How do you know that?
They just said Tommy Toon.
Oh, did they really?
I think.
Well, that's not Rita though. He's a giant. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Or
wow.
She's tiny. I don't know.
Man, he's Tiny Toon. Better voice than Mickey.
Why'd they get a giant to dance with that?
Do you think they only hired this fellow because his last name was Toon?
Is he known for tap dancing or is he known for singing?
You're asking the wrong guy.
All right. Tommy Toons.
We have come close to several wardrobe malfunctions during this performance.
We'll say, okay, so Tommy Toon is an actor and a dancer.
All right, so this is him, for sure.
This is 100, yeah, he's 6'6".
Oh, yeah. That was a cackle.
Yeah, it was. I don't know who she is, though.
I think she might be Tiny Toon.
She's tiny. Is it his real name? There's no way.
Does any of this, Bran, does any of this at this point really scream America?
It's a good question. Dude, his real name is Tommy Toon.
Good for him.
Thomas James Toon.
There was that guy in the NFL who was named Nick Toon.
Could have been cut for time. This could have been cut for time.
I mean, I went to the bathroom in the midst of this performance.
I mean, it's always bad when you introduce Tommy Toon and he doesn't come out for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We got an opener. The opener's Mickey Mouse.
They said they only do this on Cinderella Castle once a year. Seems like a massive waste of money, if you're asking me. Like,
they only do what on Cinderella's Castle?
They said they only do this, whatever this is, once a year.
Wait, does Tommy Toon come down to Disney once a year?
That's what, like, I mean, there's like 200 extras right now. Like, if we're just doing this for the spectacular, I don't know. I just feel like funds could have been allocated a little better. These look like the Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, none of the performances at the Thanksgiving Day Parade is one day a year, right?
No, those are all Broadway shows that,
Did Tommy Toon have a wardrobe change?
Yes. I mean, that's a quick change. America's Got Talent, top of everything else. But, like,
look at him
this
go.
But, like, Bran, think about it. Like, from a financial perspective, just, like, dollars and cents, this is a 15-minute dance number.
Once a year. We get Tommy Toon down here. He does this.
This isn't like your standard, Julianne and Derek Huff welcoming us to, like, a parade, and they choreograph something for a few minutes. Thousands of dollars went into what we're seeing right now. We're in the money, literally.
We're in the money. Yeah, you said it, Tom. I just don't understand this duo.
Wow, that is impressive. That is impressive.
Who is she?
How is this not the finale of the parade?
They say, Tommy Toon, we got good news and bad news. One, you can have as much money as you need to do this dance. The bad news is Sandy Patty just said yes. So we're going to bump you. We're going to push you to about the hour 10 mark.
Yeah.
Is this a commercial? You got one commercial?
Is that Joe Pesci? Oh, my.
Apparently this only has one commercial in it. Should I fast forward?
Oh, there's several commercials. Yeah, right there. All
right, here we go.
We won't miss much.
It's still going. So
yeah.
Oh, here she is.
All right. The matriarch of the Fast family, of the Toretto family, Bran.
Brought her in to sing Yankee Doodle.
Is that Chip and Dale? Yes, it is. This is insane.
A real life nephew of my Uncle Sam. I was born on the 4th of July.
As opposed to that virtual reality nephew. Chip and Dale are crushing it, I will say.
That's not easy to dance in those costumes.
No, not at all. It's hot. It's Orlando or LA, wherever the hell we are.
I think we're in Orlando. Is that it? Is that all we get from her?
That was 1/16 of our Tommy Toon performance.
Oh, she's doing more. Carry me to where I need to go now.
Brent, the gumption to go back-to-back dance musical performances with just a heart attack commercial in between.
They have given us a dance version of Yankee Doodle. Okay.
Wow. We both took notice. Like, she has a lovely voice.
Is it necessary? No. Do I wish she was singing something else? Sure.
Is it beautiful?
If I have to listen to Yankee Doodle, this is my preferred way now.
Yeah. Is the voice beautiful? Yes.
Okay, she just spanking herself. So.
Wow. That's the Gloria Estefan, right?
Yeah. It's a bop, dude.
I'm not mad at this. The smoke is engulfing the stage.
Oh my gosh.
She's...
Woo! What's up, pony?
You hear that note hold?
Whoa. Gotta be honest, this is why we do this, Ryan.
Yeah, this was a good idea.
Yeah!
Hey, God bless America,
Look at
Bran.
America, man. We didn't deserve that. After the trash we've talked about how this parade's a little too long, we didn't deserve it.
Not yet.
Oh, they're gonna do it again? Oh, okay. I felt like we clapped. This is what we were talking about.
It's a reprise. Do you think? I don't want to.
Halftime?
Ooh.
It is.
Dude, her cardio's insane. They're not done?
Oh, she almost fell. Yeah.
Man. Tommy Toon, hold her beer.
Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle.
Dude, that was so good.
I've never felt more American than right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean,
how do you go from that to
that's
this?
what I'm saying. Like, order of events. Now we got, is that Mary Poppins in American garb?
This was a miss. It was a misunderstanding of our interest.
Mary Poppins, famously British. There's just no segue. Why couldn't what's his face, the Smuckers guy wished America a happy birthday in between Rita Moreno and this? Just to give us a quick segue.
Hey, just a quick reminder, I'm not riding that godforsaken ride.
That
hate
thing
that.
gets you.
I hate
gets
that
you
stuff.
Wet.
Oh, starts with W, ends with at. What's that? Man, I gotta be like, whoever planned the order here should be fired. This was a mistake.
I would be curious. I don't know if we're watching it anytime soon, but I wonder if the 1989 Spectacular realized the faults of the 88 Spectacular.
I think there's a chance we get to it next 4th of July. 4th of July 2025. It's gonna slap.
Because, I would say if you just other than the tribute to America, if you reshuffle some of these pieces, it's a better production.
Oh.
Although I would say I don't know if I need this at all.
I don't need this. This is trash. I don't need this. Take my ribbon. Come back to me soon.
Bran Gray on mid-June 2024. A bunch of people singing about how much they love America. This is trash.
First of all, I know what you're talking about. This is the 4th of July. We're recording
excuse me. Just July 4th.
And I stand by it. Especially after the Yankee Doodle number. That number was a bop.
Even the fireworks are going to pale in comparison to Rita Moreno singing Yankee Doodle.
Sandy Patty's coming, though. I don't really know much about Sandy Patty, but I know she's a legend. Oh, sorry. Let's all take our hats off. This isn't the national anthem. They were taking their hats off.
Are you allowed to leave your headband on for this?
Sorry. Sorry, America.
And they still have their hats on.
Because it's not the national anthem, Ryan. It's America the Beautiful. I will say, better song.
Hey, can I tell you a fun fact right now?
Come on.
My dog off screen is standing at attention for America the Beautiful. I'm not joking.
America the Beautiful should be our national anthem.
I'd say I'm with you. I was processing that in real time.
Yeah, I know. I threw a lot at you there. I couldn't possibly imagine you. Oh, is that Lady Liberty? Are they erecting
Herself?
Lady Liberty?
Whoa, Bran.
Look at that. What is that? Is that Lady Liberty?
That's why they sang New York, New York earlier.
Man,
the balloon budget at Disney in '88 was insane.
I wish I knew what the heck that was. I'm sure you could have seen it better in '88, but that was Lady Liberty?
I think so. Is that Rita Moreno back?
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. Yeah, there she is. And and
our guy T Square.
T Square, there he is. Balloons are still going up.
That wasn't as crazy as Norway though. Look at that guy's.
One balloon's going down.
Coming up live, Sandy Patty and the Disney 4th of July.
All right, man. We're in the final 10 minutes here. Shout out to Delta.
Unreal.
You tell me Rita flew in there on a Delta? No way. Beach Boys, they flew to Beach Boys out there on Delta?
The Grand Gland Floridian.
I bet that's still their number, 407 W Disney.
Let's call it right now. Oh,
no! Oh, man. I will fast forward to...
Oh, wow, it's a lot right there. That's good.
Here's
right
Willard.
There.
Here comes Willard. All right. Man.
Bringing you the cruise and Walt Disney World week.
That was really something, huh?
That was a thing that happened.
Here's the chairman.
Oh, our boy Eisner.
July is a very special day for all of us in the Disney family. It's a time
they sang New York, New York for him.
Saying, Happy birthday, America. It's a time to celebrate the values that make
Goofy,
us strong.
chill, bro.
It's a time when we recognize
Goofy, get out of Eisner's shot.
That makes our country great. And it's a time to remember we all
know your place, Goof.
Thank you for joining us at Walt Disney World this evening. And now let's finish off this 4th of July celebration with a bang.
And we're sorry about that History of America package. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
What you doing? Is he gonna shoot the fireworks off with his hands?
I hope so.
Man. Oh my gosh! What the heck was that?
It was all worth it. That was that's fantastic.
I've never seen that. Dude, that's crazy. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Like the Undertaker. Yeah.
Did you say like the Undertaker?
Yeah, the Undertaker.
Yeah.
That stuff.
At least we're getting actual fireworks. You know, on New Year's Eve at midnight, the fireworks go 360 around you when the clock strikes midnight.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's awesome.
There's Sandy Patty.
Crushing.
All right, so guys in the background, what we're going to need you to do is just go nuts with your hands. Here we go. Gotta be honest. If I was a betting man, I would have put a bet on the fireworks looking better in 1988 than they did. Okay, they're coming. Here they go.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. They were shooting off little dinkers earlier. Oh, look at them behind her.
Oh, I was just about to say. I thought that was it. Oh, it's a medley.
Oh, look at that. Only thing that would have made this better was Tinkerbell. Who's not banned, by the way. A lot of people think she's banned.
Bad news about Tinkerbell. No. We kid.
Tink got canceled. Some of these fireworks are little dinkers.
I'll be honest. Like we're not
duds.
filling the sky. We're not filling the sky.
Woo! Let's turn that up. Come on.
Ooh, all right. Okay, she came to play.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. High note. Woo!
Wow.
Oh. I don't. What is this?
I don't even know this one.
It's just like the third verse of our national anthem.
Yeah.
It does. Occasionally, it sounds like the national anthem.
Maybe it's like that extra stanza to like some of like the Catholic prayers that if you go back to mass you don't know anymore because they've added them. This could be that. Are you actually Googling if there's another verse to the national anthem? I do not know this song.
This is the national anthem melody.
Did she remix the national anthem?
Hey, Sandy, can you do the national anthem? Well, I'll do something similar.
Hey, can you ride Maelstrom? I got a better idea. These fireworks stink.
Hey, Sandy, Willard's refusing to ride the ride. Here it is. That is, see?
She improv the the national anthem.
She's just making stuff up.
Indeed.
Did she say enjoy to the world? Hold on. Did she say enjoy to the world? Here we go. A hope to the world.
Is
you
this
think she's
like... But is this like proper? Like, is this like disrespectful to the country? You know what happened, Bran? I'll let her finish it out, but...
She is up there, bro.
Whoa!
No! Wow!
USA! USA! USA!
Man. Oh, look at her. She
knows.
She just rewrote the national anthem. Oh,
That's
here's
the
one
only way
more.
I'm singing it from now on.
What was that? Oh!
Oh, okay. That's still not
All
very
right. And we did it, folks.
good. We did it.
We potted a parade. Man, how about that?
How do you feel?
I did like it overall.
Screech! H. Screech Washington.
There he is, H. Screech Washington.
That's what a way to end. I did too.
Yeah, obviously this could have been 30 minutes shorter. I think we would both agree. Yeah. And but I will just say this is one of my concerns going back to like, the late 80s, early 90s of the Macy Thanksgiving Parade. Is like, what if they're kind of like this? Like, what if there's a lot of duds in the midst of it? And those are longer parades.
Yeah, especially because the first hour is all Broadway typically. We'll figure out the best way to skin those cats. But yeah, I mean, I wonder I wonder if like maybe Macy's didn't really find their stride until like the early aughts, for all we know.
Is this recency bias? I don't know. We'll find out.
That's why we do the exercise. Happy 4th, everybody.
Happy 4th. Let us know your thoughts on this format, all of that good stuff. And then we're going to be back, I think, soon. And we'll start kind of going through some of these Thanksgiving Day parades. And we got to figure out the best way to do that, because I don't kind of want – there's one, we could just go through them chronologically. We could bounce back and forth between old and new.
I've thought about that. Yeah, I mean, and then also I feel like we need to entertain, much like with this, one-offs when it's seasonally appropriate, right? It's like –
Of course.
Is there a Halloween parade somewhere?
There's got to be.
Who the heck knows, But
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I really quickly, let's putting a bow on the Walt Disney World 1988 4th of July Spectacular. What was your highlight and what was the low light? What was the best part of the parade for you?
Low light was definitely the History of America package.
That was tough. Surprised at how much I enjoyed the Yankee Doodle number.
Yep.
When it started, I was like, uh-oh. And then when she made it her own, I was like, this is what we're talking about. But yeah, I think just the parade itself, like some of the parade stuff was the best part, if you can believe it. We're parade folk.
We are parade folk. T-shirts coming soon.
And New Year. New York was unnecessary.
Another low light, yeah. But more positives than negatives. I think we're starting on the right foot.
I think so. So let us know your thoughts and where we should start when we kick this thing off officially. But from our family to yours, happy 4th of July.
And until next time, let's pot a parade!
Let's pot a parade!